While pickleball is fun and exciting, it can also be dangerous. Injuries are common in pickleball, and some can be pretty serious. In this video, we'll explore the top injuries in pickleball and provide tips on how to avoid them. So if you're a pickleball player or thinking about taking up the sport, stick around to learn how to stay safe on the court. Like tennis and any other racket sport, the most common injuries in pickleball involve the ankles and wrists. Hey there, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss any of our exciting content. Today we've got a topic that's both important and often overlooked: the dark side of pickleball, top injuries and how to avoid them. So whether you're a beginner eager to learn more about the risks involved or a seasoned pro looking for injury prevention tips, this video's for you. Ankle strains. The most common and well-known lower extremity injuries in pickleball are ankle strains caused by sudden turns. Pickleball involves immediate changes of direction from one side of the court to the other. Ankle sprains can range from the injured person barely being able to put weight on the injured area to more seriously impaired movements of the foot. Achilles tendon strain. Similar to an ankle strain, another frequently encountered injury during pickleball is an Achilles tendon strain. This type of injury affects the fibrous tissue band that runs along the backside of the leg, extending from the ankle, calcaneus, up to the calf. The strain occurs due to repetitive and intense overuse, particularly during the stop-and-go action characteristic of pickleball gameplay. In pickleball, players often have to wait for the ball to return to their side of the court and then quickly change directions to chase it, stop-and-go action. This constant strain on the Achilles tendon can lead to injury. When this strain happens, it becomes immediately apparent as the affected individual experiences difficulty placing weight on the foot. Wrist and shoulder strains. Further, upper body injuries, including wrist and shoulder strains, can occur in the sport of pickleball because returning the ball over the net demands players to use their upper body, neck, and even their back. Because pickleball participants constantly must pace back and forth on the court, trips and falls are inevitable. When they do fall, they instinctively tend to stretch out their arms to protect themselves. Unfortunately, this natural response can cause an overstretching or slight tearing of the ligaments in the wrist. One's wrists can swell and be difficult to rotate. However, recovery from mild strains is typically short and can begin to heal within a few days. A shoulder strain is common in pickleball as well. Even though in pickleball, players serve and volley with paddles below their shoulders, the repetitive use of force can produce rotator cuff inflammation or tendinitis. Warm-up exercises. Warming up before playing pickleball is essential to prevent injuries and enhance performance on the court. Here's a detailed set of warm-up exercises specifically designed for pickleball players. Light jogging. Start with a gentle jog around the court or in a designated area for about 5 to 7 minutes. This helps increase your heart rate, warm up your muscles, and get your body ready for more intense movements. Arm circles. Stand with your feet shoulder width apart and extend your arms out to the sides. Make small circles with your arms, gradually increasing the size of the circles. Do this for 30 seconds and then reverse the direction for another 30 seconds. This exercise loosens up the shoulders and improves mobility. Trunk twists. Stand with your feet shoulder width apart and place your hands on your hips. Rotate your upper body from side to side, keeping your hips facing forward. Perform this movement for 1 minute. Trunk twists help warm up the core and prepare your torso for pickleball movements. Leg swings. Find a wall or sturdy support and stand perpendicular to it. Hold on to the support for balance and swing one leg forward and backward like a pendulum. Do 10 to 15 swings on each leg. Then switch to swinging your legs side to side for another 10 to 15 swings on each leg. This exercise warms up the hip and leg muscles, which are vital for pickleball movements. High knees. Stand with your feet hip width apart and march in place, lifting your knees as high as possible towards your chest. Do this for 30 seconds to 1 minute. High knees help increase circulation and prepare your legs for more dynamic movements. Butt kicks. Stand with your feet hip width apart and jog in place, kicking your heels up towards your glutes. Do this for 30 seconds to 1 minute. Butt kicks help warm up the quadriceps and improve hamstring flexibility. Lunges. Take a step forward with one leg and bend both knees to create a lunge position. Lower your body until your back knee is just above the ground, then push back to the starting position. Repeat the lunge on the other leg. Do 10 lunges on each leg. This exercise warms up the quadriceps, hamstrings, and glutes, as well as improves balance and stability. Ankle circles. Sit or stand with one leg lifted off the ground. Rotate your ankle in circles, first in one direction for 10 to 15 circles, and then in the opposite direction for another 10 to 15 circles. Switch to the other leg and repeat. Ankle circles help increase ankle flexibility and reduce the risk of ankle injuries. Shoulder rotations. Stand with your feet shoulder width apart and extend your arms out to the sides. Rotate your shoulders in a circular motion, first forward for 10 to 15 rotations and then backward for another 10 to 15 rotations. This exercise warms up the shoulder joints and prepares them for overhead movements in pickleball. Dynamic pickleball movements. Finally, incorporate some dynamic movements specific to pickleball, such as quick lateral shuffles, mini volleys, and light swings. This will help reinforce the muscle memory for the game's actions and prepare your body for the specific demands of pickleball. Remember to perform each exercise with control and avoid overexertion. Gradually increase the intensity of your warm-up and be mindful of your body's responses. If you have any pre-existing medical conditions or concerns, consult with a healthcare professional before engaging in any exercise routine.